What is the deal with Mitch McConnell? Has anybody heard from him? You don't need to be the boy on the Sixth Sense to get chills from what is going on with Mitch McConnell. But it seems like a lot of people say they've seen him. But has anybody seen him in public? Has anybody gotten any video of him or any photos recently? Well, we've heard from people who say that they've spoken with him. And, there's every reason to believe that. I mean, Scott Jennings at CNN, I don't think he would put his reputation on the line to make up some kind of cockamamie story about talking with Mitch McConnell. But at the end of the day, Donald Trump just said that he has some information for us about Mitch McConnell's health, and it's not very encouraging. So before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment at Becker Brief. We always appreciate hearing from you, and your support for common sense journalism is appreciated. So Mitch McConnell has been a topic of hot debate over the last few weeks, ever since he apparently had a very serious health condition, and he has gone into the hospital for weeks on end. And so now his absence is being questioned because they need him in the Senate to pass legislation. But of course, he is not even going to go along with any legislation that America really needs right now, like the Save America Act. He's opposed to all of that. He is dragging his feet. He is making it known that he has been a uniparty stooge all along, as if anyone had any doubts. And so, Mitch McConnell, where are you? Well, President Donald Trump was asked this question, and his answer to this should be very concerning.
No, I have no idea. I have no idea how he's doing.
At the beginning of before this.
Well, if President Trump doesn't know what the former Senate Majority Leader is doing right now, and of course this is a very critical matter for our government to function right now, well, then that is a problem, because we are justified in being concerned about Mitch McConnell's health. Beyond the reports that try to reassure us that everything is fine there, we don't just need to know that he's resting well in the hospital and he's, eating Jell-O pudding cups and watching television. We need our government to function. And so people like Mitch McConnell and prior Maxine Waters, other senators and Congress members, well, they have disappeared for weeks on end. And people don't seem to really hold them accountable for it. And this is a disturbing trend. Our representatives are just too damn old. I'm gonna come out and say it. They're too old. We don't need to be run by octogenarians. We need fresh blood in there. It's time for the boomers to sail off into the sunset, take their generous pensions, their Social Security, and everything else that they've been able to accrue for themselves, and turn it over to people who are feeling the problems of this country. The pressure is on. The affordability crisis is insane. Student loan debt, personal debt, it is getting all too much. And they keep spending and spending and spending. And guess what? This debt spending has a negative consequence for the dollar. It hurts our purchasing power. It makes it weaker, and that's what is driving inflation. And a lot of people are having a hard time keeping up. We're not even talking about hyperinflation. It's plateaued for the last few years, but the grocery prices, the energy prices, the gas prices, not being helped by the war in Iran, by the way, as if the Trump administration doesn't know that. Our oil supplies being, depleted, and so a lot of problems right now, and we need some fresh blood. And, obviously, if you're an elder statesman in the Senate and you're lucid and hardworking and vigorous and active like President Trump, that's not a huge issue. We're talking about people who are obviously in ill health and not really able to do their job that well. So weigh in with your thoughts about this. What do you think about Mitch McConnell? What's going on with him? Is he going to appear in public anytime soon and deliver a statement? Certainly aren't wishing any ill will towards him at all. Just maybe he should resign, and they should have an election in Kentucky and replace him. And there should be some hard questions asked about his wife, Elaine Chao, the former transportation secretary who just met with high-ranking CCP officials while her husband was in the hospital. This reeks of foreign influence operations, and that's something we've seen way too much of in recent years. The Biden administration was rife with it. It's enough is enough with this. American national security is on the line. If we can't defend basic national security inside the U.S. government, we're cooked. we are cooked. Okay, so let's get some answers about that. Mitch McConnell and his wife Elaine Chao. We always appreciate hearing from you at the Becker Brief.